The Untold Bond. Inside the emotional story of Hande Erçel and her sister Gamze. In the glamorous world of celebrities, rivalry between siblings is almost expected. Fame, attention, success, and public pressure often create invisible walls even between the closest family members. But according to Turkish superstar Hande Erçel and her sister Gamze Erçel, their story is very different. In a rare and emotional conversation for a recent magazine cover interview, the two sisters sat down together, asking each other personal questions and opening up about their lives, their childhood, their struggles, and the heartbreaking loss that changed everything: the death of their mother. What emerged from that conversation wasn't just another celebrity interview. It was a deeply personal portrait of sisterhood, resilience, and love. And for many fans, it revealed a side of Hande Erçel that they had never seen before. A sisterhood stronger than fame. Hande Erçel is one of the most recognizable Turkish actresses in the world. With millions of followers on social media and international fame thanks to her TV dramas and fashion appearances, she has become a global star. She has appeared on the covers of major magazines and even attracted international attention through fashion collaborations and red carpet appearances. But behind the glamour, there is a story rooted in family. During the interview, Gamze Erçel asked her sister a question that many fans had probably wondered about for years. "Have we ever been jealous of each other?" she asked. For many siblings, that question might bring awkward memories or uncomfortable truths. But Hande's answer was surprisingly simple. She said jealousy never had a place in their relationship. According to her, the outside world never managed to come between them. Their bond was simply too strong. From childhood to adulthood, from moments of joy to times of difficulty, they experienced everything together. Instead of rivalry, their relationship was built on solidarity. In her words, it almost felt as if they had grown up without even learning what jealousy meant. The loss that changed everything. One of the most emotional parts of the conversation centered around the sisters' mother, Hande Erçel, who passed away in 2019. Her death deeply affected both sisters and became a turning point in their lives. For Hande, the loss was not just personal. It also changed the way she looks at relationships, love, and even life itself. When asked what she learned about love from her mother, Hande revealed a surprisingly honest answer. She described her mother as someone who loved intensely and lived her emotions in extremes. If her love was strong, her arguments were just as powerful. From her mother, Hande said she learned about the passionate side of love. But at the same time, she also realized something important. Today, she doesn't necessarily want relationships that live in those extremes. Instead, she wants to find balance inside that passion, to transform intense emotions into something healthier and more stable. This reflection shows a more mature and thoughtful side of the actress that fans rarely get to see. The sister who became more than a sister. Another touching moment came when Hande turned the questions toward Gamze. She asked her sister something deeply emotional. "When we lost our mother, you suddenly became more than just my sister. Did you realize what you became for me?" Gamze admitted that for a long time, she struggled to accept that role. Losing a parent can shift family dynamics overnight, and suddenly responsibilities change. But over the last couple of years, she says she has become more aware of it. Knowing that she can be a safe place for her sister has become one of the strongest feelings in her life. For many viewers, this moment perfectly captured the emotional depth of their relationship. It wasn't just about sisterhood anymore. It was about becoming each other's support system when life changed forever. Facing criticism without losing kindness. Hande Erçel has been in the public eye for years. Like many celebrities, she has faced criticism, harsh comments, and intense scrutiny. Gamze acknowledged this during their conversation. She reminded Hande that despite the negative words and unfair criticism she has received over the years, she never allowed it to poison her heart. Instead, she continued to care about others and remained kind. Gams believes that this kindness is the most valuable legacy their mother left behind. And she is convinced that if their mother were alive today, she would be incredibly proud, not only of Hande's success but also of her resilience and compassion. It's a powerful statement in an industry where public opinion can often be brutal. A childhood they describe as pink. When reflecting on their early years, the sisters describe their childhood as toz pem, a Turkish expression that roughly translates to rosy or dreamlike. For them, childhood was filled with warmth, laughter, and family. Those memories became even more precious after the loss of their mother. It also explains why their bond remained unbreakable despite fame and life changes. Even today, family continues to play a central role in Hande's life. For example, she welcomed the year 2026 surrounded by Gams and her brother-in-law, sharing moments from their celebration on social media with millions of fans. These glimpses into her personal life remind followers that despite global fame, family still remains her biggest support system. Forgiveness or memory? Which matters more? At one point, the sisters discussed a philosophical question. In sisterhood, is it more important to forgive or to remember? Their answer was thoughtful. Remembering helps us understand who we are and where we came from. Forgiving, on the other hand, allows us to continue the journey together. But according to them, the most powerful thing in sibling relationships is something even deeper. It's the knowledge that no matter what happens, there is always a heart somewhere that remembers you. Even in life's hardest moments. Even when you feel alone. Knowing that someone out there will never stop caring about you. That is the true meaning of sisterhood. Beyond fame. The human side of a global star. For many fans around the world, Hande Erçel represents beauty, fashion, and television success. She has appeared in international magazines, attended fashion events, and gained millions of followers globally. But interviews like this reveal something deeper. Behind the celebrity image is a woman shaped by love, loss, family, and personal growth. Her story with Gams reminds people that fame doesn't erase human emotions. If anything, it sometimes makes them more visible. And perhaps that is why this conversation resonated so strongly with fans. Because at its core, it wasn't about celebrity. It was about something universal. Family, healing, and the unbreakable bond between two sisters who chose to face life together.